guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece episode 969. So I had to think about that for a second, but the numbers are getting really high. But anyway, the first half of the episode is just wrapping up the end of the Gold Roger Pirates journey. We see Gold Roger himself disbanding the crew, and we know he goes off and does a couple of more things. But I'm guessing the crew stays together for just a little bit longer to just wrap up a few things like dropping Oden home before everybody completely disbanded. We never know if they all go their own separate ways or some of them stay together and form their own crews. But the Gold Roger Pirates were disbanded in this episode after they've achieved their Gold Roger's final dream. Well, final mission. Dream mission? You know what I'm talking about. The things that I liked about this half of the episode was one, there was this scene which I don't think was in the manga where we have Rayleigh and Gold Roger together and they're just talking about the first time that they met, and I really liked the scene, and it just automatically made me want to have a similar scene when we get to the point, actually when we get to the point, obviously I should say, with Luffy and Zoro. And now their scene will obviously be a bit different, but I still want it all the same, with how uh instead of it being about how Roger met each other and they said they're going to turn the world upside down, will be with Luffy and Zoro's sake. It will be how Luffy was like, if you don't become the world's greatest swordsman, then me as Pirate King will be in quite a dilemma. That's what I want. There's also the thing with what Shanks asked Gold Roger and what he said to him to make him cry. We don't have an answer for that in the manga, but I reckon we will eventually get an answer to that when Shanks becomes more prominent within the story. That's when I think we'll get the answer to that. Could be later, but early guesses, early guesses. So overall, this first half of the episode, seeing the disbanding of the crew and just being able to interact with the crew in general throughout the manga and now the anime, it has made me want to have more of the Roger Pirates show up within the main story. Not all of them, but are you guys telling me that you wouldn't want Scopper to appear somewhere down the line to maybe guide Luffy a little bit, Luffy and the Straw Hats a little bit at some point? Not saying they have to know that he's part of the Roger Pirate. I'm not saying that when they meet they have to know that they're part of the Roger Pirates. Obviously, they didn't know about Crocus being a member of the Roger Pirates, but it would be nice to see. And it doesn't have to be Scopper. I'm just saying that name because I feel like the majority would want that and vote that if there was a vote for it. But I'm not gonna lie, even if it was a minor member of the crew, like throughout the episode, there's this female member of the crew that's quite like prominent, showing quite a bit. So even her, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that at all, especially if we see her fight and she's a really good fighter. Because when it comes to female members of One Piece overall, it's really hard to pinpoint like outstanding members who are really really popular and more so popular over outstanding male characters, if you get what I'm trying to say there. After that half of the episode, we drop Oden home, he's back in Wano, and the later half of the episode is just basically him finding out what's been going on in Wano while he's gone. And upon finding out all of this information, and I think more so because his family was attacked while he's gone, we see him in a rage fit and it looks like he's going to storm off as the episode is going to end. So that's everything I got to say about this episode. The flashback is wrapping up very nicely. We haven't had a lot of filler, which I thought we was going to have. That's neither a good thing or a bad thing. It could have been a good thing, but it's because we haven't got it, it's not bad. Yeah. Could have been good, but because we didn't get it, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, the flashback should be wrapped up within a few episodes, I think. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating. We're moving on at a very nice pace, which is kind of odd for One Piece anime because it's usually at a slow pace. So like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.